Yo, welcome to the Stuff Burrito Entertainment Christmas Haul of 2020. What's up, guys? Ho, ho, ho. I hope, first of all, I hope you guys are having a great holiday season, whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or just being happy, you know? That's all I ask of anybody. Just be happy around this time of year. We only have, at the time of this recording, one more week of 2020. And how about this, okay? Let's be positive and as happy as possible. Even though some of you I know are going through some terrible things, be as happy as possible. Find some happiness somewhere in the madness. To me, it's a big middle finger to what 2020 has done to us. And speaking of 2020, I know I haven't put too much content here, have I, this year? In fact, I think I did, one video? So I apologize. I'm not going to get into why I haven't been making content here, but I will say that I am live on Twitch every week. I stream, I play games, I talk about entertainment stuff. That's where you can mostly find me. And of course, my social media, all that stuff is in the description below. But today we're here to show you, this is sort of a tradition actually. We're here to show you my Christmas goodies. Every year, my family and I, we spoil each other rotten. We get each other the best gifts we possibly get. And I usually, I apologize, that's dirty laundry you shouldn't be looking at. I usually get hooked up with the greatest stuff, man. And this year was definitely no exception. I am very much in love with every gift that I got. And I'm going to show you guys what I got, alright? So, let's start out with the Apparel, alright? So first of all, yes, this is new. A beautiful Mandalorian t-shirt with Mando himself. Very much love the shirt, love the show, so I'm very happy to actually be wearing this guy. I didn't like, okay, funny story, I picked this out. I knew it was coming. My dad, we did pretty much, I pretty much did all my Christmas shopping online. I helped my dad with the matter of picking out Mandalorian shirts for the family, and he was like, okay, pick one for yourself. And I'm like, I'm gonna know it's coming, so what? So I picked this one. So I knew it was coming, but you know what, it's just a wonderful shirt. I really do appreciate it. It's so good, in fact. I have a second one. Okay? Now, how that worked out was my sister actually got this for me. Obviously, she didn't know that my dad got it for me, so she saw it, she thought I would really like it, and she's not wrong, but now I have two. What are you gonna do, right? I thought it was a really funny joke. There was actually a lot of really funny incidents that happened during our, Christmas present opening session. First of all, I want to say that this was a different year because of COVID. We could not go see our extended family, even though they're just down the street. They don't want to take any chances. We don't want to take any chances, so we all stayed home. Being able to do that, we didn't have to rush through our presents. So we had a lot of jokes, a lot of good times. Some of which I'm not going to say because it would just take too much time. But let's just say that my sister and my two nieces, all adult women by the way, my nieces are grown, they all somehow, and it was not planned, ended up with the same Mandalorian sweatshirt. And it's just basically the child just standing there all cute and it says the Mandalorian. They all got the same exact sweatshirt. And it was pretty cute. So having this was actually really funny because it's like, okay, well, I ended up getting the same shirt twice, and I swear to goodness, that happens almost every Christmas season. This is the first time I got the same shirt in the same situation, but in many cases, my dad will get me a T-shirt that I already have. So it's always a really funny incident knowing that I might end up with the same piece of clothing that I already have. Fortunately, all the rest of the clothing all brand new, and I can't wait to show you that. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I got chonies. Yes, this is ridiculous, right? A grown man showing you his new pairs of chonies underwear, boxer briefs, on camera. I put this on my list, okay, as a joke. I knew damn well my dad was gonna get it. I even said, okay, Dad, how about some chonies? That's what we call underwear. Here they are, chonies. And the boxer briefs, I'm not a big fan of boxer briefs, but they're better than tidy whities. So, these should feel nice and comfy on my booty anyway, so. He also hooked me up with a belt. A nice thin belt. I did need a belt. And, if for nothing else, I could just hit myself or somebody else with it. I'm not going to do that. My dad did get me this really cool shirt. And this has a little story to it as well. He got me a really cool grumpy shirt. I am grumpy, deal with it. That's what it says. Years ago, I had a shirt. I do believe he was in a different pose, but it did say the same thing. I'm grumpy, deal with it. Now, I'm usually positive, right? But sometimes I do get grumpy. So this shirt does work for me. Okay, we do have a Mandalorian shirt that I don't have two of. And it is awesome because it has the child on it. I love this shirt very much, but the one drawback is that it does not have the child. This one does. There he is right there. So I do have little the child and Mando in one shirt, and it does say the Mandalorian. So very much happy to have three Mandalorian shirts, although one of them has the same design as the other. Now this was that's it, right? The shirts. This was a dope surprise. My oldest niece totally knocked it out of the park with this shirt. This guy's my favorite artist. He's my idol. And I finally have a t-shirt of Ice Cube, baby. Yay, yay. This is Ice Cube, obviously, when he was much younger. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure this is taken from the set of Boys in the Hood. So yes, I'm very excited. I'm telling you, Ice Cube is my idol. Yes, I know he became a controversial figure in 2020. All I'm gonna say is, I commend Cube for trying to help the black community. I understand that it's his best intentions. It's just the fact that he wasn't exactly the team he was gonna work with. That's not it, you know. But I still love Ice Cube. I always will. He is my idol, and I have a T-shirt of him. Lastly, the last bit of clothing I have. This is exciting, but it's also sad, and I'll get to that in a moment. Marvel PJs, dude. Check that out. Marvel, so cool. Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow. I don't know if you can see all that, but it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. one problem, and I swear I knew it when I knew it. It's XL. I'm done with XL. I'm a fat bastard. So I won't be able to wear these anytime soon. However, it's kind of a motivational thing that maybe I'll try to lose some weight, which I need to do anyway. So we'll see. Alright, on to my favorite part. Now listen, one thing I love getting for Christmas are some goodies. Movie goodies and game goodies, you know what I mean? And we definitely got some right here. I'm pretty happy with the stuff that I have. So I'm going to show these guys to you right now. The first one I'm going to go ahead and show you is something that was heavily anticipated. I put it on my list before it came out. It was out for pre-order. And this is before it was released to some major controversy. I think you might know where I'm going with this one. We have for Xbox One, Cyberpunk. I put this on my list. I know my sister is usually great when it comes to getting new games. This is the only game. No, I did have another game on my list, but I wasn't really worried about that one. Cyberpunk 2077. She heard it was a big game. I told her, I hyped it up for her, so she got it for me. And let me tell you something. I'm very excited. I am. I know that this game is very problematic right now, filled with bugs, glitches, and everything you don't want in a game. Also, my Xbox is now 6 years old. It's the base model. Obviously, if you've been keeping up with the news, this has not been getting good reviews or reception for base model consoles. It was made for the previous game generation, but now it seems to be only working-ish for the new consoles, the new generation, and for PC, but even with PC, people are having problems. They dropped the ball with this game, however, I do have faith that they will fix it. So I'm very happy to have it, and I'm gonna, chill with it for a while, and wait till they fix everything. And besides, I have a shit ton of games that I still need to get to, so I'm not stressing out over it. I am very much grateful to have Cyberpunk right here. The next movie, now we're going on to some movies. This has a story. I gotta tell it. Okay. So my niece comes over. My oldest niece, she moved out this year. Everything was beautifully wrapped. She had some really dope wrapping paper as well. I get this gift wrapped up. I could tell it's a movie. It has the shape and feel of a movie, but there was a lump on it. I'm like, what the hell is this? So she obviously added something extra. That lump had a different wrapping on it. It had a patch of the American flag on it. And I was like, what the heck? The tag said to Theo, uncle, that's her uncle, to Theo from Desiree and Joe Biden. I'm like, the hell? Has an American patch on it? I'm like, what are you on about? The patch was because it was an ornament. I can't grab it right now, but it was actually a burrito ornament, right? I actually have that burrito ornament. I have it hanging on my wall, but I was very happy to get another one because now I have one for the tree. So I was very cool with that. Now, why did it say Joe Biden? Why did it have an American flag? Well, it makes sense when you receive Coming to America on 4K and a steelbook. This is one of my all-time favorite films. I cannot tell you how much. Well, if you know good movies, you know Central Chocolate. So good. This is an amazing comedy classic. It's a comedy masterpiece, really. Super happy that there's a sequel coming out. Cannot believe it, but I just thought it was an incredible gag to receive it in that fashion. Coming to America in 4K. I didn't think my niece usually doesn't like giving movies. She knows I love movies, but she likes giving other things. In fact, that shirt she got me, love it, but very, very happy to get Coming to America and on Steelbook in 4K. And I heard really good things about the transfer with this 4K, so I'm definitely going to be watching it. If not anytime soon, which I want to, definitely before the sequel is released on Prime Video in March. I sound like an ad. The next one, funny because all the rest of them are Warner Brothers titles. My youngest niece got me this movie, and it feels so appropriate because she's I don't know, it just feels appropriate. Let's just feel that. It's a classic, another classic, remastered in 4K. Goonies Never Die, baby! I have this on DVD. I've been wanting to rewatch it. I mean, I watched it a shit ton when I was a kid. But I've been wanting to rewatch it. The DVD's fine, but I always wanted to see it in HD. So I kind of held off from watching it for the longest time. Then they released it on 4K, and I'm like, oh, dude. I do not know how the transfer is on this 4K. I think it's a good review. I think it's gotten good reviews. Unlike, Gremlins, for example, apparently that doesn't have a good transfer. I do believe they worked pretty hard on this one, so very excited. And I'm also incredibly excited that I do have the slipcover with it. So, very happy to my niece for this amazing classic. Hey, you guys! Next, my dad got me a 4K movie. And not just a 4K movie, but a new 4K movie. These things are always expensive. I did not think he would get me something like this. I thought this was going to come from my sister, or I wasn't going to get it at all. But my dad came through, very happy, and yes, it was on my list. All the movies and games were on my list, so, but I put like a pretty broad list for them to choose from. I'm very happy with the choices that they made, and I'm very, very pleased. Whether this movie is good or not, it's got a mixed reception, and it had a big, situation happen to it this year. I'm excited. I'm excited because I am a fan of the director. That director being Christopher Nolan, that means I got Tenet on 4K, incredibly, truthfully happy, and I love this cover. The only thing that sucks is that for the Blu-ray, the Steelbook, they all have different covers. The Blu-ray has a good cover. The DVD even has a different cover, I think. But I do dig this cover. Again, I do not know if this is a great film. I hear mixed reviews. I hear it's confusing. I hear it's convoluted. But whatever the case is, super happy to have it. And my dad got it for me. So, dude, come on. That's pretty great. Next is a Blu-ray, because it's not available on 4K for a very particular reason. Apparently, this movie has choices that you can make on how the movie plays out. Very excited to have it. It is Batman Death in the Family. Batman Death in the Family. I forgot. I haven't I haven't been showing the back of everything. I don't know if that's important. He's Coming to America is back. So cool. Here is the Goonies. I don't know if anybody's interested in the whole black thing. I mean, you're not going to be able to see what I'm looking at. Tenet. And we have Batman, Death in the Family, which is rated R, so that's pretty intense. From what I understand, this is it's an interactive movie, and it's pretty much an extension of Under the Red Hood, which is by far one of the best DC animated films. It's so good. Uh, I'm sad to tell you guys that I don't have that movie. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. But I do have this. I don't think it has that movie, right? I don't know. But I'm pretty excited to check this out. I want to see how it works. And I just wanted it in my collection. So, finally, last year, my sister hooked me up with the Batman Animated Series collection on Blu-ray, and it was just one of my favorite gifts of the year. Uh, I still have not finished that set. I need to go back to it, but I'm very happy to have it. And now I have an addition to it, a follow-up. I have Batman Beyond the entire collection on Blu-ray. Now, truth be told, I would have loved the limited edition of this with, the book, the packaging, the Funko Pop. That's kind of hard to find now, and it's also very expensive. So I'm fine with this, truly. The only reason I was concerned is because I wasn't sure if this edition, this package included Return of the Joker, the uncut version. Yes, it does. It's PG-13. It's on here. So, I'm fine with what I got. Maybe sometime down the line, I'll find that edition and I'll get it. But, if I'm being honest, I did like the animated series a whole lot more than this. This is great. This is a great show. But, the animated series, to have that edition, definitely, amazing. But still, very, very happy to have this. I definitely need to finish my animated series set and then move on to this. Because if I'm being honest, I haven't seen every single episode of this show. I never did. But I will now, and I'm very happy. So that is my haul 2020, guys. I hope you enjoyed what I showed you. I enjoyed opening these gifts, and now I enjoy admiring them, and I'm going to use them, and it's just been a really good year in terms of Christmas. Not the best year for everything else. My family, like other families, has not had the best time this year. It's been a struggle, and I do want to wish everybody well. It's easier said than done to be happy and positive. I know that. I know some of you guys are going through stuff. I've been going through stuff. A member of my family suffers from anxiety and depression, and I go through it with her. I do what I can with her. So I hope that everybody is out there taking care of each other as best as possible. Do the right thing. Wear a mask. Stay away from each other. And it's really sad to look on Instagram and see beautiful family gatherings, but then come back to reality and say, hey, wait, you guys shouldn't be hanging out. 2021, please let things get better. And in 2021, yes, hey, maybe I'll start making content for YouTube again. Which, that does remind me, I do have the urge to review Wonder Woman 1984 and Soul and just a bunch of other stuff that I've been watching. I might do that. I feel that I do need to give you guys some content, and I know I say that and I don't do it. Again, it is because I stream on Twitch a lot. So sometimes making content separately, it's kind of a burden. But I will do what I can for you guys. If you guys are down to come check me out, I would appreciate if you do go check out my Twitch. But if you guys want to see more of me here, let me know. I will do what I can. I promise you. But guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate the view, the time you spent with me. If you've made it to this point, please give me a like and leave me a comment. Let me know you've made it to this point. And again, I hope you guys have happy holidays, happy New Year. Remember, don't say Happy New Year at the stroke of midnight. on New Year's Day, say Jumanji so that all this shit can just go away and everything go back to normal. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Go ahead, it's worth a shot, right? Alright, guys. Peace out. Much love.